Tunguska explosion, Great Tartary, Russia today, 1700s Tartary, but before 1700s it was not Tartary. Tartary is a fake name. Anyway, the 1908 Tunguska, it happened in 1908, 1908, before the First World War. An event, it is said to be the largest explosion in history, at least in recorded modern history. Not modern because we are primitive, but in recorded history since the 1700s or since the 1800s, because we are so new and reset and clones. Anyway, it was a 15 megaton explosion, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, written down. It flattened 80 million trees, 80, flattened 80 million trees over a distance of 830 miles, which in kilometers is 2,150 kilometers. It was 15 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima in Japan at the end of the Second World War. 15 times more powerful. In 1908, many years before the Second World War. The blast was witnessed by people 500 miles away, which is 800 kilometers away. So, and this proves the Earth is flat. Point. Period. If you witness something 800 kilometers away, they witnessed a fireball shaking ground, so it felt like an earthquake, and winds strong enough to throw people through the air. Like tornado, like we've seen in the time of Napoleon when they went to Russia, and people said the winds were so hot, or like in the Second World War in Germany, the winds were so hot that people were in the air, and and lots of terrible things happened. So. Recorded history today, because everything is fake news. They said it was a meteorite. As we know, meteorites do not exist. I've explained this doing the information from the super mega awesome books of Vibes of Cosmos, and it was not a meteorite. So there was no impact crater. There was no impact crater of meteorite, even though, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica and to online pictures, they show a crater. But when you see a crater, it's because of a bomb, boom, and there's no meteorite. Where are the meteorites? The meteorites, they don't just dissolve because of that, like magic. And the night skies, very important. For several days after the impact, the skies during the night, for several days, not just one day, for several days, they were brightly lit across Russia and Europe. Why? Why are they lit for several days? It means that there was radiation and there was like other stuff. And a meteorite does not do that, because meteorites do not exist. As you know, what happens in the atmosphere, Vibes of Cosmos explains, with the radiation and everything else and the temperatures. Now, it is said, according to our fake news, that it was the explosion happened in the sparsely populated areas. There was no people, there was just woods, because it's Russia and it's super amazing woods close to the Arctic, and that's it. The thing is, if you look at the old maps of that region of today's Russia, on the old maps of Siberia, there is ice free, so no ice. There's just beautiful land with no ice. There's it says there, Tartar, which, by the way, before the old maps were done in the 1700s, 1600s, there were other maps that did not show the word Tartar, but we speak about the old maps before our modern times, which is fake news. And they show also several cities that no longer exist today in what is today Siberia, and they show pyramids, like a pyramids in northern Siberia, in today's Russia, pyramids, boom. And you see, so the pyramids are not the only ones in Egypt. There's plenty of pyramids. So, of course, because of all this information, which is public and free and nothing is hidden, Tunguska event was a bomb. Actually, one of the last bombs, or actually the last big bomb, because there were several bombs in the 1700s and 1800s. This was the last big bomb before the bombs of the First World War and the Second World War. But this was like 15 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. So it was the last big bomb of a war, I guess, or something that wiped. It was wiped from memory, and we are such a new human. I mean, this happened in 1908. We are such a new human species of clones and everything else, and that makes you depressed in your corner because it's the reality of the real world, as it is said in the scriptures, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Gosh, I love the truth, even though the big majority of people, they get depressed and they go to drink alcohol and smoke shit stuff, and they wait for their pension that never arrives because they say, oh, living life with a pension is so good. And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be helpful with comedy and humor. So a bomb, Tunguska. And we also have, of course, this is like from the times of Nikola Tesla, with the energy weapons and stuff. Don't you just love it when you understand our recent history? And then you go, hey, I understand. Then you say, so what's the use of this? And I say, oh, because I love to know. I love knowledge. See you in the next video.